And welcome back to more OC Motivator, which this channel may change just a little bit. I'm not sure I'll change the name, maybe, but we're going to talk about something different because my other channel, OC Motivator, thank you, very close to 100,000 subscribers. I appreciate your support. If you're not subscribed, go do it if you want to watch car content and saving you money on cars, not getting screwed on cars. Everything from Dodge to some Lamborghini stuff, including my little daily driver lowered pimped out Prius, new Prius. So go check that channel out. But on this channel, I just do whatever I want to do, whatever interests me. And I've been all over the place. And thank you to all of you who have been watching. And I know I have not uploaded here enough at all because life has been busy, just staying up with the other channel. But I realized when I started my last channel that it's got to be something that excites me, something that I'm passionate about, something that I love, that'll get me motivated to film more often. And something that some of you have noticed in my videos is some of the watches I've worn, and you make comments about it. You're like, that's a nice one. Why don't you talk about that? Share your watch collection, all that fun stuff. And I thought, after watching so many videos and learning about the whole watch universe, and in particular the Rolex stuff, and how the ADs play the games, or you have to play the game with them, I thought I'd do a video, and I'd start this video with the story about buying my Datejust 2026 beautiful white dial Datejust. Oh, don't get blurry. Just trying to find my eyes. There you go. White dial Datejust Jubilee fluted bezel, and I did put a engraving on the back that says, which you're not supposed to ever do on a Rolex, that says, "There is this girl who stole my heart and she calls me daddy. Father's Day 2026," and my initials and my daughter's initials, because I got this watch on Father's Day. Now, I got this watch from the AD from Rolex in Beverly Hills on Rodeo Drive. And I've made it a habit not to walk into these things much anymore because I was so downright embarrassed when we went to a AD in South Coast Plaza in Orange County, and they said you have to wait in line. There's like 2 people in line. There's like 1 person in the store, and they're like, you have to wait in line. I'm like, to give you $10, $15, $20,000, I have to wait in line for something like this? That makes no sense. And we're not going to stand there in line. I mean, we are ready, willing, and able buyers. And that's when I started to realize Rolex doesn't care if you buy a watch from them. I mean, it's like your privilege if you get to. And that twisted my brain up. After writing a review and going back and forth, I started to do the research and digging in and realizing that the system is really weird, and it's really similar to the whole insanity of the car business when it comes to cars hard to get or something where there's a low supply and the dealers start to play the games and it gets kind of stupid and ridiculous. And this world, from the gray market to the ADs, is just insane. And then you've got to worry about all the fakes, and I'll talk about that later on in another video. But in this video, I thought I'd share, here's how I got this thing. From the AD, no waiting list. Now, I have 100,000 views on Instagram where I celebrated Father's Day in getting this watch, and probably 10,000 comments, and 2/3 of them were, well, of course you didn't have to wait, you don't have to play the games, it's a white dial Datejust, and nobody wants that watch, the dealers don't care, you can walk in anywhere and get that. And I will tell you, because that's likely to come on this video, you're full of crap, because I went to every AD from here to Las Vegas, and never have they said, I've got a stainless Datejust with Jubilee fluted bezel. I've been offered smooth bezels, I've been offered oyster bracelets, and I've been offered 36s. This is a 41, but I've never been offered this, and no matter where I go. And then, after that video on Instagram, at OC Motivator, go check it out, I went to the ADs again, just did a little tour, and went in and said, do you have one of these things? Did I, not telling them I have one. I said, do you have a 41 Datejust white dial, stick dial, with the Jubilee with the fluted bezel? And every single time they said, no, sorry, we don't have it. But we could take your name and information and let you know if one comes available, and then I'm, in the weird place. Now, I do believe, on the research I've done, that you're likely to get a phone call at some point, maybe a week, a month. It's not going to be like a 3-year tour or a 10-year tour for a Daytona, so you'll probably get one. But walking in and getting one, probably not going to happen. And then I saw some articles come out recently that, okay, after everybody said this was the watch nobody wanted and you can walk in and get, that now it's becoming one of the harder ones to get. So I paid retail, $11,800 for this thing. That's a lot of money for a watch, I know, but it was sentimental. It was Father's Day. I was with my kid and my best friend and his kids, and we decided, they twisted my arm and said, let's walk into the store. And I said, no, I'm tired of going in the store looking at stuff that they won't sell me. And they pushed. We walked in, and the salesperson said, can we help you with anything? And I said, I don't know, one of the greeters. And I said, yeah, I'd love to see a bunch of stuff that you won't sell me. It'd be really cool. Really, I love going into a store and looking at things that I can never buy, that you would never sell me, even if I have the money. It's really a lot of fun. And I was being a smart aleck. And they said, well, what are you looking for? I said, well, a stainless GMT. That'd be really nice. Daytona stainless. That'd be really nice. And after they stopped laughing, rolling on the floor, they said, well, what else? I said, I'd take a stainless Datejust. Hell, 41 if you had it. And they go, well, let's go upstairs, and we'll meet you up there in a minute. I'll have the sales guy meet you. And I'm like, I don't want to get on some list. I'm not going to play the game. I don't want it that bad. I mean, I could buy it, in the gray market for a couple of grand more. I'm not going to play this game. And they said, no, we have it. Go upstairs. And boom, they did. And boom, I bought it. Now, I'm, of course, suckered into believing that I might be able to walk into another AD and pick up another watch at retail. I immediately got text messages from one gray market retailer where I could have made about $1,500 net profit on this watch, even after paying the taxes. I didn't, because that's not why I bought it. I bought it because it was a special day with my kid on Father's Day. She got to sit in the AD with me. We got to go through it together. She got to experience the whole process of buying a watch, looking at a watch, having it sized, and everything else, knowing that someday this will be hers. This will go to her. And it's a special watch. It's going to be special forever. And it'll be something long after I'm gone she will get to wear and enjoy. So, yes, sometimes you can walk in and get lucky, and it's usually these kind of starter watches. But I'm going to keep walking in, and I'm going to keep shooting videos to share with you all, because I'm committed to finding my freaking Batman or Batgirl, and or whatever other GMT I can get my hands on, and I'm going through the retailers. Nonetheless, I will keep sharing with you, because what happens is, like my GMT, here's my two-tone GMT Master 2. This thing's freaking awesome. That I love, but the two tones are not masculine style. Doesn't matter. I love it. But my intention is to add to the collection with a stainless, and then I'll have two-tone stainless dress watch, work watch, wear every day. This thing when I want to flex a little bit, and then a stainless Batgirl or Bruce Wayne or who knows, whatever I can get my hands on from the AD at retail, unless I decide to go buy one gray market, in which case I'll share that video with you on this channel. So let me know what you think about this. Was I just lucky, or is this the watch they just give away? Did you get one? Have you gotten one of these things by just walking in? Was I fooled and stupid to believe that this was a cool thing to get from the AD? I don't know. Comment below. I know my last video, my Instagram video went viral, and I got roasted. Either way, I'm happy with it. I love it. And that's all that matters. If you're into watches, buy what you love, buy what you resonate with, and be happy. And let me know if this is stuff you would like to see on this channel. I will share more of my watches and my watch journey as I go through getting the grails, which I have more than one, over time. And I'll share with you also how not to get screwed by the gray market dealers and the games that they play. Today, literally, I was on the phone playing a game with one huge gray market retailer that's online, and they have a physical store here in Orange County. And I can tell you, it's like my third or fourth time trying to do a deal with them, and it never goes anywhere, because it reminds me of dealing with the car dealership. So I'd love to know what you think about about this, and maybe they'll call and they'll do the deal. And then I won't feel bad about them anymore. But right now, no matter what I do, I cannot make a deal. I've tried, and it's like they don't care if they sell something. And I'll share all those stories and scenarios with you in future videos. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.